Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me for another tarot reading. My name is Ahorangi Starchild and this is your weekly love and romance pick a deck reading. While I introduce myself, you can take your time and familiarize yourself with the decks that I have here. I will list the timestamps below for when your readings will be posted, as well as a list of all the decks that I'll be using. The first deck I have here with covered by the Manaya. Manaya is a Maori symbol for spiritual protection. Then we have in the middle, the second deck is my Greer deck, and it is covered by an autumn leaf because it is winter here in New Zealand, in Aotearoa. And I want to say, good day to my family, my spiritual family. Whanau, kei te pia koe. How are you today? And then deck number 3 is my Dreams Tarot, and I have a red jasper with the word love covering it. So take your time, familiarize yourself, and see which deck you would like you resonate with to get your reading. Below my video you will find timestamps where you can find your readings. You'll find the decks that I'm using. I'll also be using my Love and Romance or the Romance Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. There's a link for donation if you find yourself clicking on that button. Thank you so much for valuing me and for valuing my time. I love reading for you. I am a reader, and the funds that you donate to my channel goes to buying new decks, paying for facilities, paying for my internet, all of the things that, the expenses I have in, keeping things going. And so thank you for valuing me. Thank you for valuing my time. Thank you for making the contribution to the light and the light that's been brought into this world. Okay, so I think that's about all I want to say. Except for just remember, in a tarot reading, time is fluid. The roles can be reversed when I bring in information concerning the characters. When I use astrological sun signs, it's not necessarily that that person is that sign. It could be just characteristics of that person. Remember, roles can be reversed. Okay, so, and please leave me comments. If you like my readings, please click like. If you're a new viewer, please subscribe. And I love connecting with my soul family. I love connecting with my tribe out there. I love reading for you, and it's always interesting to know who is watching. If you just flick me a message and say hi, let me know where you're from, why you're watching my videos, and how you find the readings. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. And if you've been watching my channel and have been watching me, you'll know that I like to shuffle the cards a little bit before I start, because I'm just tuning into the group who's chosen this deck. Okay, so this is my Witch's Tarot, and once again, if you like this video, please be sure to click the like button. If you like my style, please subscribe to share my videos. I'd like to get my view numbers up. I'd like to get my subscriber numbers up. Okay, this is the Witch's Tarot. I've had this deck for quite some time, and I acquired it while I was working at the spiritual markets. That's where I started to read, was at the spiritual markets, when Heart Solutions was just a baby. My company that I established, Heart Solutions Limited, and I've been reading international for quite some time. Okay, a number of years. Been reading for USA, Canada, United Kingdom. New Zealand has a perfect timeline for overseas readings online. Okay, are you ready for your reading? I'm going to do a mini Celtic cross. Whoop. Let's see, the deck is ready. So falling out. Normally they don't really fall out. Okay. So I'll take the cards as they fell. 1, 2. I can't remember. I think that one was put that one there. I hope that's right. Does it feel right? That feels right. We'll cut the deck for the other cards. And there's one that flipped over as well. Oh no. No, it's all good. Okay, first card for you. Someone is holding on. We have the Four of Pentacles. Come on, camera. Focus. Four of Pentacles. So this is someone with healthy boundaries. Someone holding on to a personal relationship or something that you really don't want to let go of. There we go, finally. Okay. So this person is holding on for dear life. Creating security in your life. Setting up healthy boundaries. This card is ruled by Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, but I feel like this is almost to protect yourself. Kind of like afraid to move forward and focusing on creating security for yourself first before. It's almost like relationships isn't really, a prerequisite. And keeping your own counsel, we have the High Priestess here. So tuning into your intuition. But I feel like there's an older woman involved, perhaps a mother figure. Maybe there's, okay, so what I'm kind of getting is that a mother figure or an older woman who can be quite manipulative, emotionally, is trying to have a say in your relationships. And this is causing, a point of contention because you get someone who is, if they don't try to manipulate you, they try to manipulate the person that comes into your life with whom you can actually have a really good relationship. And I feel like this person is interfering because they are holding on to you. I don't know what your age is, but it doesn't matter because you can be, and Kitty says hello, because you can certainly be someone of age who's definitely, old enough to be able to have, a beautiful, long-lasting partnership and relationship. And I feel like perhaps there is someone in your life already, but you keep on having this other person, the mother, who is interfering because she wants to be in control. She doesn't want to let go. She's holding on to her son or her daughter. Which can potentially, in these conversations, there's always, I feel like, self-esteem issues, bringing in self-esteem issues, like your girlfriend or your boyfriend or the person that you brought home isn't good enough for you or something like that. I feel like the self-esteem issues is being as an issue, okay, because of this other person keep on interfering. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like there was an offer made in the past, and I feel like, in the supportive area, there's this relationship that there's quite a beautiful long-term offer and beautiful communication that's happened maybe in the recent past for you, and there's this offer like of a beautiful loving relationship, but because of this older woman interfering, not wanting to let go and forever creating confusion. Okay, we have cups here. We have this woman here who is possibly the High Priestess's Piscean Neptunian energy. Bless the Piscean hearts. Okay, they are beautiful people. They're sensitive, but it is just to say that this High Priestess sometimes can speak half truths. She's a master manipulator. Emotional manipulator. Maybe someone that's out of balance, someone who's a little bit bipolar, someone who could potentially have a little bit of a narcissistic tendency. I'm intuitively reading this card. I'm not saying that this is what the high priestess means, but she could mean those things, okay? A manipulative person trying to have a finger in the pie and causing all confusion, emotional confusion, and attacking the self-esteem issues. Maybe this is the person who is watching, whose mother is causing this, okay? I feel like it's a mother figure or a parental figure that is trying to control your love life, trying to control you. And so definitely there's something to do with family values. We have the 10 of coins, but I feel like the even though there might be a difference in culture or a difference in family values, I see that couple in the back there that the two of you will get together in spite of everything. There's a lot to be said for the Ten of Pentacles as an outcome for a relationship. I feel like if you're watching this video for the viewer, that this is definitely a testing time to see how badly do you want this relationship. I want more information. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. I see someone starting fresh. Maybe someone even walking away from the family. The Page of Wands is all about starting over, traveling, maybe moving away, because Eight of Wands is about movement. Maybe setting house, moving out of the mother's house to be together with their partner, because I see when it comes to the partnership, we have beautiful coin energy, stable energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo to support this. But we also have a young person who's chomping at the bit to start their own life. I feel like if you are being controlled by a parent and you want to be independent and start fresh for yourself, I feel like this eclipse that we had in July is definitely going to bring you success. It is going to bring you that forward movement in your love life. The Six of Wands is a card of success, is a card of recognition, public recognition. Oh, technology. It doesn't want to focus people, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's a card of public recognition and getting your way, getting what you want, but it's also about moving forward. This card is ruled by Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and there's a lot of fire coming in because we have a young fire sign. We have the Eight of Wands as well for movement, communication, success, a lot of passion. So I feel whatever the situation is in your love life, that if there's someone else interfering at the moment and causing a lot of confusion and making things up in the air and making you feel like you don't have a lot of options, there will be situations coming from maybe other family members who will be very supportive of you and who might actually help you to create a situation, a stable situation for you and your beloved, because I feel like you've already met. You've only had to jump through the hurdles to actually be together, jump through the hoops, and take on the challenges to make it happen and be together. I do feel like you are creating a legacy. This is a long-term committed partnership. Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful outcome for a relationship. That's the dog, the house, the white picket fence, the nana, the grandpas, everyone coming to the wedding, and we have grandchildren. Um, but I feel like all of this is going to happen for you. Even there's a slight delay with that Seven of Cups because there's choices, there's options. Take your time, pick the options that you feel are, on heart level are good for you. Okay, so, and it's about free yourself. There we go, free yourself. It's time for you to strike out on your own path, okay? It's time to take back control of your life. So this specifically speaks to this other person who's trying to control you and hold you back and keep you to themselves, keep you locked up because they most probably emotionally codependent on you. And we say this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. I rest my case. So if this is your situation, and I feel like potentially the person who's watching could also potentially be a water sign, because we have a Two of Cups. Two of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have a little bit of Earth in the chart as well, with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And then we have quite a bit of fire as well. And I feel like the person watching this video could be potentially, this is a young couple trying to get together. We have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Wands. So I feel like you haven't turned 30 yet. You may be in your early 20s and you want to strike out, but the parents are kind of cramping your style and preventing you from moving forward. But you have a really good sense of adventure. The one person involved in this relationship is very practical. Excuse me, very practical. There's that beautiful emotional connection. There's that honesty. You look into each other's eyes and you know what you want. You know that you're meant for each other. You want to build a future together. You want to, you know, this is the future that you see with each other. You're quite willing to make the commitment to each other to achieve this. But this is your obstacle, okay? This woman is creating confusion between the two of you, but I feel you are divinely guided to free yourself from that situation, because now is the time for you to love. Your journey is also divinely guided. Look at the cherubs flying above this couple. You know, they're getting to know each other. They're young. They know they're young. They have a lot to talk about, but it is through spending time with each other that they get to know each other. And I feel like your connection is divinely guided. So I hope this reading helped you. Let me know how this reading finds you. I love reading for you. It's quite interesting one, this. I haven't had one for interfering parent before. Well, not that I can remember anyway, since I've been doing these readings. So have a beautiful day, everyone. Thank you for watching. Light and love. Okay, your next reading for the deck with the autumn leaf. Okay. My Morgan Greer deck. Are you ready for love? I'll just quickly shuffle, and thank you for being patient while I go through my processes as a reader. So once again, if you're a first-time viewer and you like this reading, please click like, please subscribe if you like my style, please share. I'd like to get my view numbers up. I'd like to get my subscriber numbers up. So I'm going to do a little mini Celtic cross to see what is coming in for you in the way of love. And this could be even for people already in a connected in a partnership, or it could be for people who are open to meeting someone. Limited to 3 decks, so you know, this is just kind of like the way we just have to see how the cookie crumbles, you know, when we get the cards. So with that one falling out, there's another 2 falling out, and I'll cut the deck. Okay. Let's get my right spot there. That one. And give me feedback about the readings. I love connecting with you. I love to hear how these readings find you. Or someone's got their sneak on. Someone is trying to avoid awkward situations. Someone is sneaking about to give someone the slip. You've been dealing with betrayal, lies, deceit, someone not being truthful with you, but it could also be you wanting to spend time by yourself, giving your friends the slip, or giving family the slip, or ghosting them because You don't really feel social. This is also about going into stealth mode. This is like plotting and planning on how you're going to get your person to agree to be your girlfriend. This is also one of the meanings it could have. It's like you in stealth mode. You are, what is it? You're getting your plans, your duck in a row, so you can, take that fortress. Okay, you want to get behind the castle walls. Okay, so I feel kind of like that's the aim here. We have the Two of Cups. I just want to get more cards out in support. I always feel like sometimes that's a supportive walking away. Lots of disappointment and regrets. Wanting to build something. And now we're juggling as well. Okay, so we're going to get more cards for this one too. So I feel for the viewer watching this, that you were in a situation where there was deceit. Maybe there was even a third party involved because we do have the Three of Coins. But I feel like this juggling with the Two of Coins with the Seven of Swords is telling me that there was some sort of dishonesty and maybe a third party involved in your person or in a love affair that were transpired at work. And that someone decided, it was a really disappointing, heartbreaking kind of experience, and it made it made the viewer go into, like a stealth mode. Like, I don't want to, maybe you kind of feel like maybe this situation became public after a while and everyone knew what was going on. And it was quite embarrassing and heartbreaking. And I feel like the viewer wanted to lay low and not be, sucked into the drama. The viewer just wanted to move on from this whole situation. And then we have two twos here, which is the energy is a bit unstable. This whole thing is unstable. The only even numbers we have is a 2 and the 8. So there wasn't enough stability in this connection even to make it last. But now we're asking about love, and so we have the Wheel of Fortune coming in for you, changing things around. So this whole Celtic cross, this mini cross, is almost about your past experiences and where you are now. I kind of feel like the viewer is focusing on work and daily routine to keep themselves grounded from this emotional heartache and loss and broken relationship that they moved on from. But the clock is ticking and time is in your favor. Uncle Jupiter is on your side. We are in July now, and on the 11th of August, Jupiter is going to go direct. And Jupiter is a planet of good luck, good fortune, expansion, and all the good stuff. And I feel like when it comes to love, that this is going to be a game changer for you. We have the Magician coming in. I feel like you are actively creating a beautiful love connection for yourself. We have the Five of Wands. And then we have your new beginning, the Ace of Swords. And I really like this because this is poetic justice. I feel like, because, and there's a heart in you, look at that. That's a relationship based on honesty, truth, speaking your truth, having the ability to see both sides of a situation. But I feel like with timing with the Ace of Swords, it could be 1 week or 1 month from the time when you view this reading. And also in the winter time. Now, in the southern hemisphere, we are in the winter time now. So I feel like this could definitely be, timing wise, it's almost imminent that this connection, this new love is about to appear. and it is one based on truth, because you have dealt with the deceit and the betrayal before. Okay, you're done with that. You moved on from it, and you kind of have been just doing you and work. And because you took the time to process your emotional, um, how to say it, you took the time to process the emotions and decide what it is that you want. And you've been very clear on what it is that you want. I like this magician. The magician is very clear on what they're going to manifest, and you're going to manifest a we have the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands is very restless, it's passionate. Okay, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But in the way of love, I feel like this is chemistry. I feel like you're going to attract someone to you with some Aries, Mercury, um, personality traits, Airy and Mercury, because that's the magician kind of energy. Someone who can really communicate, and you turn their hand to anything, and they kind of like have the Midas touch. They have their own tools, they can create anything. They're hands-on type person, very good at communication. They might even be in communications like IT work, or but something to do with communications. And especially with this Ace of Sword, this is a beautiful brand new start in love for you, but one based on truth. I feel like your person speaks their truth. I feel they are action orientated. They're not couch potatoes. They actively create in their life what they feel they need and what they want. If they want something, they either make it themselves. If they can't buy it, they design. They're highly intellectual. I get very like original kind of thinking, very creative. Okay, so I'll draw you some love and romance cards. So I'm very happy to tell you that there's a beautiful romance coming in for you based on truth. Speaking your truth. It says finances and career. So I feel like with you, it might be a factor, especially with this Two of Pentacles, and then you have the Three of Pentacles here at the top. So I feel it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So I feel like maybe you are just too focused on work and your daily routine to really bother about love, because you might still be in the process of moving forward. But we are in eclipse season. We had that eclipse on the 2nd or 3rd of July, depending on where you are in the world. And so we had the lunar eclipse 2 weeks after, at 24 degrees Cancer. So I feel like that is really, especially that lunar eclipse would have been sextile Jupiter. So that's definitely opening, energy for you to be a game changer in your love life. Chemistry, didn't I just say we got chemistry in this outfit? It says there's strong chemistry here. So that's the chemistry. So you're going to recognize your new love by just instantly knowing that you want to jump their bones. Okay, you will just dig this person big, big, big time. It's like, oh yes, you make my heart sing. Okay, you make my whole body sing, more like. So I feel like there's a little bit of a delay before your person appears, but there will be, and you will know with no uncertain terms that you found your person. Look at this one. He's holding up that wand. He says, I found it. And there's no guessing here. There's a lot of knowledge and recognition. Okay. You will know that this is a perfect fit. Beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give me feedback on how you like this love and romance reading. Timing, I say, is, as I said, around about a week or a month from when you have watches. Could even be days, especially with the swords. Swords are very fast. It's days. And yeah, I look forward to hear from you. Okie dokie. Thank you for watching. Light and love. Right, our next bundle with your love. Okay, for love. Are you ready for love? You must be because you're watching this video. Thank you for tuning in. So if you like this reading, please click like. If you like my style, please subscribe. Share my videos. I'd like to get my view numbers up. I would like to get my subscriber numbers up. So I'm just shuffling because I'm tuning into a new group of people, and thank you for watching, tuning in. So welcome to my new viewers. Okay, thank you for being patient while I go through my processes of doing what readers do. And I'll do us a mini Celtic cross. We'll have a good look for you. What is going on in the love life, the love department? So this could be for people who are in relationships, could give you clarity. This could be for single people looking to meet someone new. Just depends on how the cookie crumbles and how the cards fall today. If you're not, if you don't resonate with a reading, don't try and make it fit, okay? If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Right. Are you ready? First card. We have the Page of Wands. Someone is starting over, someone is starting fresh. You are on a clean slate when it comes to love. You're young, you're ready to strike out on the adventure of a lifetime. This is ruled by Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. I feel this is someone who loves to travel or who wants to travel. This is a free spirit, very creative, potentially spiritual, but a really good way of presenting the self, how they dress, how they present themselves to the world, fiery, entrepreneurial. And then we have the Five of Cups. So I feel like the person I just described could potentially be the viewer. And you have lost in love. Okay. Five of Cups is one of regrets. Could have been, should have been. Could be maybe someone who feels a little bit depressed or reflect on the past quite a bit, but I feel this pertains to an emotional loss. So we have the King of Swords. Just want to get more cards out for us here. Just want to get my cards in the right place. King of Swords. Five of Swords. We had to deal with some conflict here. The Fool. Someone's definitely starting over. And this really speaks to this page here. The page that's striking out. You're starting fresh. You're starting new. That's what I said. And that Fool is just confirming what I said. King of Coins. Judgment. I'm going to draw more cards. What was this? Oh, sorry. This is the Four of Cups. This is a missed opportunity. This is the Five of Cups. Having regrets. And we have the Chariot. I'm going to stop here. Okay. Do I want to stop here? One more? Okay. We're going to stop there. So what I see, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Sometimes I do the bottom of the deck, sometimes I don't. I just, go how I'm led to read. I'll put that there because it's relevant now. Okay. So I feel like the viewer who's watching, you might have offered a cup of love to someone in the past and it was rejected. Okay, you could potentially be a fire sign or exhibit fire sign qualities. Like you could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries rising. You could have the moon, the Venus, the Mars. But it's about um feeling like you made the offer, but that feeling like you didn't go about the right way, and perhaps that is the reason why your offer was rejected, because you feel like the person you offered your, maybe there could be an age gap, or there could be self-esteem issues. I feel like maybe you feel immature in comparison to your person. You feel like you should have done things differently. Maybe if you acted in a more mature way, that things could have been different. But there's definitely a feeling of a missed opportunity and feeling despondent concerning love. You've lost your groove. You've lost your mojo. But don't worry, it's coming back, because we have the King of Swords. So I feel like, there could potentially be two people involved here, or there's one person that you have in mind that you um really felt a sense of loss. Okay, because the relationship with this person didn't transpire. And I feel like there is a mature masculine person around you who was very supportive of you during the time when you had your broken heart. And this person could potentially just have been a friend. So the King of Swords is someone who look at a situation objectively. They can see two sides of a situation. They have very intelligent conversation. They're very focused mentally, very clear. They try to be just. They have an intellectual approach to problem solving. So I kind of feel like you had the support of this person. I don't feel like there was an emotional connection, but it's just to say that you had a really good friend standing with you and helping you to move on, or helping you to deal with conflict. Or the other scenario, because remember, this is a general reading, you might have had conflict with a King of Swords in the past, which pushed you to move forward and say, I don't want to be in a connection with you. But maybe you were in this connection with this King of Swords because your your original offer didn't happen. Okay, so that's also what I get, is because you offered your cup of love to someone, you were rejected, you felt despondent, but you kind of maybe went into a relationship half-hearted with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but it ended up in conflict, and you decided to just, freehand get out of Dodge and just do your own thing. You just like threw your hand up the air and you said, oh, fuck it. Sorry, I don't normally swear, but this is kind of what I get. The Fool in the tarot deck is my favoriteest card in the whole deck, because the Fool do not give a toot about, consequences. This is you just taking a leap of faith and say, well, if I can't make it in this relationship, I'll have to make it on my own. So you took a leap of faith, and maybe, someone was left out in the cold for sure. Someone decided to just take a leap of faith and just, I'm outie, I'm tapping out and I'm leaving, because the conflict and was just too much. And I feel like maybe in this relationship with the King of Swords, that you know it wasn't what you thought it would be. There wasn't that stability or that love or the camaraderie or the protection, or it was pretty cold. Air signs can be fairly cold. And look what we have underneath. We have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like this King of this King of Swords most probably wasn't the best choice. Okay, but you just wanted to kind of get over the person that you couldn't have. But now what is happening is this person, there's a new mature masculine person coming in. This is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn like personality. Okay, a mature masculine person. So this could be, you know, if it is if you are masculine watching and this is a king, this could is just a feminine that's very strong in her own feminine power. She knows what she wants. She knows how to go about her own business. Okay, and the King of Pentacles knows how to make money. They have their own stuff. They have their own business. The CEO of a company, this person. They have their own assets. They're very money wise, okay? They know how to earn it and they know how to burn it as well. They know how to spend money on themselves and the people that they love. They're very grounded, very practical, very loyal. But why I'm saying this person is coming back is because we have the Judgment card. Judgment to me is reviving something that's dead, coming around again. This is my defibrillator card. Okay, if it's dead, judgment brings it back to life. So 9 out of 10 times when there's a personality card connected to judgment, this is someone who is coming back around again. And I feel like this person has regrets. Okay, we have 5 of Cups. Look at the shoe. This person is an absolute pieces, and there's 2 cups behind. Realizing, oh my gosh, I made the wrong decision. I rejected a person that could potentially be the one. Okay, so I feel that's why they're coming around, and I feel because we have the Chariot and we have the Ace of Swords, your new beginning in truth, good communication. Okay, this almost mirrors the previous reading, even though it's a different deck. Chariot is about moving forward. We are in Cancer season right now, 21 June to 21 July. It's about moving forward. It's about being in control. It's successful. It is a well-balanced relationship coming in, moving really fast, and it's moving fast because you know this person. This relationship is taking off fast because you have history together. You don't really have to get to know each other all that much. But you used to be friends. The cup was offered, it was rejected, and now someone is again taking a leap of faith. Okay, but you're only taking that leap of faith because you know that this person coming in for you is worth taking the risk. Okay, and it's going to move forward very fast with that Chariot. This guy is not mucking around on that Chariot. Those horses are flying. And we have the Ace of Swords, your new beginning in truth. The ability to communicate with each other and speak your minds. The ability to be, you know, in a healthy balance. There might be a little bit of a need to travel initially to, you know, it might be a bit of a distance separating the two of you because Chariot is about traveling. But I feel like it's doable, and I feel even if you do have to spend some time apart initially, that the communication will be really good. Do I see marriage for you at this point in time? I don't see marriage, but I do see with this Ace of Sword and this Fool here, a brand new fresh start in love and something worth taking a chance and a risk on. If you're in a gambling mood, this is going to be it. Okay? So I'll draw you some love and romance cards. So please give me feedback on this reading, on how it finds you, if anyone resonates with this. Can anyone take this reading? It's always good to know. So what does the romance angels have to say about all of this? Let's see. Worth waiting for. Absolutely, because even though you might have gone into a relationship with someone else. You always had your eye on that one love that did not transpire. You never really gave up on that love. And that is why, if you went into another relationship that didn't work, that is why it didn't work, is because you never wavered from the one that got away. And so, even whether you knew it or not, you were waiting. You're waiting because you know divine timing is at work in your life and it was worth waiting for. So, there could have been some deception, maybe with the person that you were with, because your love was initially declined. But I also feel like your person that declined, they most probably, weren't ready for a relationship. Maybe they were struggling with depression or grieving a loss of some kind, and they weren't in a place where they could be honest with you concerning their feelings, because maybe they didn't even know how they were feeling, because they were in the process of, processing deep loss of some kind. This is true love. This is your last card. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime, and it's worth waiting for. Okay, so that's beautiful. It was worth waiting for. All the tears that you cried, all the times you were lonely. I can see why you would want to just have a Nike moment with this person. If they come around, I don't think you're gonna waste a lot of time thinking about things. I think it's time to do now. You've done the waiting, okay? And this is true love. I'm so happy I could bring this beautiful reading for you. Please leave me messages. Please give me feedback. I love reading for you. Have a beautiful day. Light and love.